Hello everyone. Today I'd like to share a simple gardening tip that many people have heard about, but not everyone knows how to use correctly. It's about using banana peels to care for a peace lily. After eating bananas, most of us throw the peels away. I used to do the same until I learned from experienced gardeners that banana peels can become a valuable organic fertilizer when used properly. However, I want to clear up a common misunderstanding first. Many videos online claim that you only need to bury fresh banana peels in a pot, and your peace lily will grow beautiful green leaves and bloom all the time without any other fertilizer. In my opinion, that's not the whole story. Many people try this, but after a few weeks the soil starts to smell. Small insects appear, or even mold grows. In some cases, fresh banana peels decompose too close to the roots and can affect the plant. This doesn't mean banana peels are bad. In fact, they can be a great natural resource for gardeners. The key is simply knowing how to use them the right way. In this video, I'll show you 2 easy methods that many home gardeners use. The first method is to chop banana peels into small pieces and ferment them in water to make a liquid organic fertilizer. The second method is to compost the peels and use them to improve the soil. Both methods work well in different ways, and together they help you make the most of every banana peel instead of throwing it away. Before we begin, let's look at why banana peels are actually useful. Banana peels contain a good amount of potassium, along with small amounts of phosphorus, calcium, magnesium, and other natural nutrients. As they break down, these nutrients are slowly released into the soil where plant roots can absorb them. Potassium plays an important role in healthy plant growth. Combined with proper light, watering, and balanced nutrition, it helps support stronger growth, healthier green leaves, and better flowering when the plant reaches the right stage. That's why many experienced gardeners save banana peels instead of throwing them away. But remember, banana peels are not a complete fertilizer. A healthy peace lily also needs well-draining soil, bright indirect light, proper watering, and balanced nutrition. Think of banana peels as a natural supplement, not a miracle solution. When used correctly as part of good plant care, they can help support healthier growth, greener leaves, and better flowering over time. Now, let me show you the first method. It's simple, almost free, and anyone can do it at home. There are just a few important details that many beginners miss, and those small details can make all the difference.
Method 1. Make a simple banana peel liquid fertilizer. Let's start with the first method. It's easy, inexpensive, and one of the most popular ways gardeners reuse banana peels. The key is to do it correctly from the beginning. First, choose fresh banana peels from naturally ripened bananas. Avoid peels that are moldy, rotten, or have a bad smell. If you'd like, rinse them quickly under clean water to remove any dirt. Then let them dry for a few minutes. Next, cut the peels into small pieces, about 1/2 to 1 inch, 1 to 2 centimeters long. Many people ask if this step is necessary. The answer is yes. Smaller pieces ferment faster and release nutrients more evenly than large pieces. Place the chopped peels into a clean plastic bottle or jar with a lid. Add enough clean water to completely cover the peels, but don't fill the container all the way to the top. Leave some space because gas will build up during fermentation. Close the lid loosely and keep the container in a cool, shaded place away from direct sunlight. During the first few days, open the lid briefly every 3 or 4 days to release the gas. Then close it again after about 2 to 3 weeks. Depending on the temperature, the peels will become soft. The water will turn light brown, and you'll notice a mild fermented smell. At this point, strain the liquid and it's ready to use. Now, here's one mistake many beginners make. Never use the fermented liquid without diluting it. Because it's concentrated, pouring it directly onto the roots may stress the plant, especially young peace lilies or plants that were recently repotted. For safe use, mix 1 part fermented liquid with 10 to 20 parts clean water. Water gently around the base of the plant. There's no need to soak the soil. And avoid pouring it directly on the leaves or flowers. So, how often should you use it? In my experience, and according to many experienced gardeners, once a week is enough. More is not always better. Plants, like people, need the right amount of nutrients, not too little and not too much. Giving too much organic fertilizer too often can upset the balance of the potting mix, especially in pots that stay wet for a long time. If your peace lily is newly repotted, growing slowly, or recovering from stress, use less or feed less often to protect the roots. Also, if the liquid develops a strong rotten smell or heavy mold growth, don't use it. It's better to discard it and make a fresh batch. A good batch should have a mild fermented smell, not a foul odor. And don't throw away the leftover banana peels after straining the liquid. Many people waste this valuable material, but it still contains plenty of organic matter. Instead of throwing it in the trash, we'll use it in the second method to make nutrient-rich compost. By combining these two methods, you can get the most out of every banana peel, using the liquid fertilizer for regular feeding and the compost to improve the soil naturally. So how do you turn those leftover peels into rich organic compost without bad smells? Let's go through that step by step in the next part.
Method 2. Make organic compost from banana peels. After straining the banana peel liquid, don't throw away the leftover peels. They still contain valuable organic matter and can be turned into rich compost. In my opinion, this is the best way to use banana peels because it reduces kitchen waste and naturally improves your soil. You can use either the leftover fermented peels or fresh banana peels. If using fresh peels, cut them into small pieces about 1/2 to 1 inch, 1 to 2 centimeters, long so they break down faster. Place the peels in a compost bin or container and mix them with dry leaves, grass clippings, vegetable scraps, or a little garden soil. If you have compost starter or beneficial microbes, add a small amount to speed up the process. Keep the compost slightly moist, not soaking wet, and turn it about once a week. After a few weeks or months, depending on the weather, the peels will break down into dark, crumbly compost. To use it, spread a thin layer on top of the soil. Gently mix it into the surface, and water lightly. A small amount is enough because peace lilies grow in pots with limited root space. Many people ask if they can use both the banana peel liquid and the compost. Yes, you can. Use the diluted banana peel liquid once a week, and apply a thin layer of compost from time to time. Together, they provide nutrients gradually and help improve the soil. Just remember, banana peels are not a miracle fertilizer. A healthy peace lily also needs well-draining soil, bright indirect light, proper watering, and balanced care. When everything works together, banana peels can help support healthy growth, greener leaves, and flowering when the plant is mature. I hope this video inspires you to reuse banana peels instead of throwing them away. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment if you have any questions about your peace lily. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.